Alright, we're back, and I think this is going to be my last video on this. We're pretty close to unlocking a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm just gonna go through it. So I just left the game running for a bit. I've been casting boost spells just to get me some extra essence and other things. So liquid essence quality, essence resource quality. So not quite as good as I was hoping this would be. We'll just grab a couple stacks of both. Oops, I was supposed to cast 3 of those. Oh well. But it seems like my big limitations at this point are mostly just the runic stuff. Oh, right. Are we done harvest? Yeah, Dreamberry's capped out for now. Let's just get a bunch of Dark Thistle. Unfortunately for me, I don't think there's any spells that boost herbalism, much to my chagrin. Not a big deal, but wish it was faster. Speaking of faster, oh god, it's gonna take like hours to recharge. There's probably a better way to get it to go up, but I don't know. Just get a couple of abundance. And I'd like to go for irrigation, but we need more water. So, let's take a look at some things. Hey! I guess between episodes I had put one in Alchemical Mastery just to increase the amount of, alchemy slots I could use simultaneously. 2 amulets to be attuned at once. I mean, do we want to grab this? I've been kind of ignoring it this entire time, but yeah, it might not be a bad idea. Because what else do we have? Because that's way too expensive. 15 is just silly. Parallel gathering? No. Parallel crafting slots? Not really. I mean, like, it would be nice, but it's a speed penalty per additional instance, which makes it not that much better. And I know there's arcane development. Oh. Hold up. We need some stuff for arcane. And maybe I should actually think about that. That actually is not that insane either. If I want to go for improved crafting, it's not going to cost me too much. But expert arcane. Yeah, that's not unreasonable. It's gonna take a while. Oh yeah, and we've just been attuning Orb this entire time. That's a big bonus. Yeah, let's start going for Expert Arcane. I need this because we desperately need our... Oh! We desperately need a couple of things for Arcane. Turn this off. Where's the next one? Where's Arcane? Harness Arcane. Because yeah, the problem I have with this, with progress at the moment, is that I cannot increase my Arcane reserves fast enough. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to do a quick jaunt for extracting Force Spark. Just to give me enough spark here. There we go. Manage, see if I can upgrade any of these things. Can upgrade that one, can upgrade that one. Can't upgrade that again because I need a freaking billion. Let's see. So now that I've done that, I should be able to get a bunch of gathering energy. Because the more we can make it so that Infused Spark has considerably less loss, and also energetic resource rate is worth it. Okay. And that's kind of it. So do we want to work on Runic? Do we want to work on Essence Quality? Man, I don't even know. I don't know where we're at on like half of these. I was really hoping this would be better, because this... Yeah, so quality reduces cost. Which is good. But it's not what I'm going for. Let's see, how are we doing on this research? I think I'm going to pause that for a little while. We'll wait until we have a little bit more, because I'm going to need a lot of Thalmic Scrolls, and I'm not going to be able to make that without crafting it. Oh right, I was supposed to do multiple of those. Oh well. That should be, 50 million, I think, is more than good enough. At least for the moment. Let's, nope. Over here. Let's just make some more. I'm not convinced that that was necessarily the best course of action, but I think it'll be... I think that'll give me enough for a while. Let's see, is this a mental resource? No, it's a magical. Blech. And there's stuff like Brain Biscuit, which I think is also helpful. Let's see. Let's just go back to this. I was kind of hoping unequipped spells would actually give me slow bonuses, but alas, no dice. Okay, did we actually... research. Do we want to grab this while we were here? It was okay. Oh no, it was this one. We wanted the crafting power. Oh yeah, that's very affordable. It's casting and infusion. Aura costs. Generators. I think we do want improved brewing. And I always like improved laboratory, but I don't have the slots for it. Yeah, do I have anything else I should be going out of my way for? I know somebody was talking about how arcane developments is actually really good. Attributes sometimes chain develop. Huh. Huh. Echo build rating. What? It's a little outside of my current purview, unfortunately. But I'll keep my eye on that. Okay, so if we go back here, we were doing expert arcane. I need 250 million thaumaturgy. That's gonna take a bit. I'm just gonna resume. There. I think there's only so much I can do with that. Let's see, base knowledge per second, sure. Doesn't boost that much. Yeah, what else am I doing? Upgrading these whenever I can. Because, yeah, next order of business would be runic. No, there was... transmute, refinement. Yeah, the arcane mantle would be nice, but that is way too expensive for what I've currently got. Let's see. Essence resource gain, it's there. It's this one. One more point in expert artificer for the robes of construction. So I guess that's the next thing. Yeah, sure. It's gonna cost me, like, all of my control, but that's fine. What kind of resource is this? Natural, and it is mental. So I could actually go for another knowledge brew. Maybe, because we don't need this much spark anymore. Unfortunately, every time I upgrade that, that only increases my base capacity by 50. I think. Essence. Oh, essence. It's affected by essence cap. So this. I'm just gonna dump all my resources into it. I know we were saving for a bunch of tempered. But that'll actually... this'll actually get me somewhere. Okay. What else do we have? I guess I should also be investing in auto alchemy while we're here. I had a bunch of control. It's now gone, but it's fine. Let's see. So those are good. Scholar's done. Let's see. Do we have... No. It's ticking. I'll just leave it for a second. Do we have enough? We almost have enough. Let's finish off Expert Arcane. That'll be done shortly. Do you want to just resume on this one? Yeesh. What else is this? So, natural mental resource. If I went to this one, natural and spatial, it's better, I think, to go this path. But I think what I'd really want to do, maybe not, because that only lasts for like a couple of seconds. It's probably not that worthwhile. Let's see. How are we doing on Arcane Elementia? That's there. Oh, and since this is done, we can go back to Concepts and do Harness Arcane. Because one of our big issues at the moment is mostly just... our arcane costs are too expensive. And so if I can actually get a bunch of levels in this... these are going to go down in cost. Oh yeah, this has already gone down massively. That's going to slow down, but we're getting to the point where I can do Arcane Elementia. Just gonna take a while. Yeah, what else can we do? I almost kind of wonder if there was like a respec option for this. No. No matter what, that would have like just the most absurd costs. I can't see it working well. Okay, let's go back to Scholar. I'm sure we've got to have a couple in here. Like study spells that's probably pretty good. Like I know study harvesting. We can get a bunch of points in. I always kind of neglected this area just because most of these are not like immediately applicable, and therefore I kind of just forget they exist. Let's see. Kind of in the same vein, we have this over here. Do we want to get... Bunch and Transmutation Station? Sure. Because yeah, we should also set up so we can learn Runic. Which, I guess, actually, at this point, once we're done with this... That wouldn't be too bad. Oh, did we get the, Transmute skill? We did. Okay. Not costing too much. Try 4. Barely anything. Try 10. 12? Okay, cool. So now we have an insane amount of that. Let's just transmute a bunch of resources one direction or another. And see if I have anything else kind of in the same vein. Because boy, being able to transmute all of these resources really fast does open things up a lot. Here, Amber. Oh, we don't need this anymore. We do, but it's not that good. Which means I can now do this as well. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to be able to do that is... That's Force Spark. Oh. It's just not enough. There we go. Let's see. Can I level that up? No. How is this not? Oh, because it's maxed, of course. Yeah, let's get a bunch of points in everything. You know, now that we have like the most silly amount of resources, at least in this regard, I could do this with knowledge too. It's just auto-craft our way to absurdity. Oh, did I never... I barely invested in woodworking. Oh, I am but a fool. Because, yeah, this is cheap enough that I can get as much as I want. Let's see, do we want the amber capacity? No. We do want tempered work. However... let's see. Artifacts, create. We can now make the robes of construction. Loadouts. Equipment. Equipment 2. So we want the robes of construction. We want the constructor's hammer. I need like one other thing. I mean, it's probably aura power. I was kind of hoping there would be like a crafting amulet. As far as I can tell, there is not. Okay, so is this cloak type resources? Yes, but I need one more artifact upgrade. And apparently don't have enough of those. Oh, let's get a bunch of automagic tomes. Let's see if I can just put this over the limit. Go back to World Harvest. Turn that off because we don't have any more Dark Thistle. Is this even making a dent? It added... Oh, it adds 1 million, so it is making a dent. I just have so much of it. Let's see. Did I want to grab this? Improved crafting? Yeah. Let's put a bunch of points into that. Okay, and I was back at workshop. Let's see, because we can get a bunch of these. Unfortunately, they do take a long time to develop since I've made so many of them. There's only so much I can do about that. Oh, but while we're here... Now that these prices have gone down, I still need to get up to the point where I can store 400,000 Elementia. Oh, we haven't even gotten to these upgrades yet. That explains some things. Let's see. It was this one. It was very pricey. And you know what? Let's gain a bunch of base organic capacity. I know it's going to cut into my dreamberry supply, but I don't think we're using dreamberries as much. Unless we want to learn this. No. Because we want to refine ink. Extra refinement power. Okay. I'll bite. That might be worth it. But that'll be worth it later. Whew, that was pricey. Not forget to keep developing those. So I can't get this one because it needs expert expansion level 4. Let's see. Do we want to go for this one? I mean, like, I could. It would help my auras. Oh, and we've got some new things here. Research repeating. Oh, cost elemental to arcanum adds arcane type. What? Oh, it's a spell type. Okay, what else did we get here? Because we got at least a couple of things that I have not seen before. Yeah, magnified echoes. I think we had resonance. Cognitive rest. I think that's new. But unfortunately, we lack most of the resources that we need to actually get a lot of these, so... probably not much I can do there. Let's go back to the workshop. Because I still want to get this up that one bit so I can get one more artifact upgrade. Because I might as well level up my cloaks. There we go. And I don't quite know what mastery levels do with these. Does it just increase the stats by supposedly 25%? If so, that's pretty good. Not sure. Let's just hang out and see. Does it actually show my stats go up? At least on these. It doesn't. Unfortunate. Okay, so let's go back here, get a bunch more carpentry stations. Because baseline, those are worth it. I'm pretty sure... oh, it's a tempered magic resource. So we need things that specifically benefit tempered. And magic. Okay, do we want to get some of these? Oh, are we still harvesting ironwood? And we still have plenty of ironwood. We might never run out. We might. It's probably going to take forever. Transmute refinement. Liquid resource quality, essence resource quality. So like this one, it's worth it. Very pricey and is going to cause some issues. And my main thing is, I want to get this up to 150, but cripes. Oh, magic book is probably... I can make a ton of these. It's weird. It feels like I've earned a lot more artifact points that I've actually used. Like, it says 31, but... have I used them all? Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, we might need to go back and take a look at some of these, because this looks like it's going to just keep bottlenecking me a little bit. There's not that much I can do about it. At least not without certain crafted resources, which I guess we could go do. Go back to alchemy. I don't think we need this anymore. I think I got all of the upgrades that I needed for it and then some. Let's see, because that's amber capacity. This is tempered resources gained. Yeah. Because we need that for a couple of things. And we only need a little bit more here to get supposedly an artifact upgrade. I mean, I guess I can get a bunch of paper milling. Oh, wait, that boosts parchment. Actually, paper milling is very worth investing in. But I've somehow run out of paper. The fact that that can even happen at this stage in the game is wild to me. Okay. So our amber is ticking back up nice and comfy. Artifact upgrade, we have just enough points to get the cloak upgrade. Which means I can equip one more of these. And we are currently maxed out. But hopefully that means this is now incredibly cheap. Go back over here. We'll just wait for those to finish recharging. So we are going to need iron wood. Oh yeah, we've got tons. So I guess let's go back to alchemy. I was going to make crafting potions. And 8 should be enough. Okay. There we go. I don't have enough hands for that. But, that's... I knew we were kind of limited on sigils. And I just needed to do something to get over the hump. We have gotten over the hump, very successfully. Now I could even make some dimensional cores, but we're gonna have to do that after we've stacked up a little bit. So what else? What did that get us? Nothing here. What? We just got this. Unlocks runic. Runic type artifacts. Dimensional rune. Druidic rune. Tool artifact power, workshop bone power, artificer bonus. Yeah, but that's very expensive. Yeah, some of these artifacts are like obscenely good, but good luck actually equipping any of them. You reduced alchemy train. EXP, but it requires one more level of artificer and alchemy. I mean, actually, that's not impossible. Actually, that's not bad at all. At least for this one. I don't know about alchemy. That one scares me. Yeah. I mean, the real big issue for the most part is control and thaumaturgy. We just don't have too much incapacity for either of those. I gotta remember to keep hitting intellect whenever it pops up, because that's actually really good. Okay, so we got the... We got that. Can I create? Well, I could if I had the resources. But unfortunately, I think we're going to just be a little hard locked here for a lot of these. Still waiting on you. Oh, and we can get a bunch of Grand Infusion. Which admittedly only applies to a couple of things. Namely, Infused Spark. Still kind of good. And I mean, I guess it's good for my mana. Let's see. What else do we need? Because we do have the dimensional cores. Oh. Yeah. Okay, let's go back here. Crafting. Let's do one more round. Here. Let's do one more round of sigils. Actually, maybe not. Maybe that was good enough. Now we need is 30 million control, which is... Yeah, we don't actually have enough of that. But I haven't been investing in Alchemic Command. What kind of resource is control anyway? It's a mental essence and a resource. So actually, this is our inroad to potentially getting that up to 30 million. Oh yeah, we got it. And that'll get us core shaping, but that's capacity. Yeah, we don't need capacity that bad. Yeah, I'm running out of things to even upgrade. No, actually, we do need capacity pretty badly. Now that I'm looking at this. So maybe it's a good idea. Because, again, if I can store up to multiple billions of each of these, that gives me a massive amount of potential here. Yeah, what does Dragon require? More dev time, so we don't even think about that. So it really is just this. Unless I feel like getting efficient. Which I don't. I'm not casting particularly expensive spells to begin with. Oh, what is this? Improved runes. So runic capacity, workshop, effect levels, runic artifact power. That's pretty good. Kind of expensive, but sure, we'll pick it up. But yeah, I've seen a couple people remark at how impressive it is for this game, how many different potential playthroughs. Oh. I should have waited on that, because now we've just run out of runes. It's fine. That'll give me plenty. It's not the most efficient, but we're using resources that we have tons of, so... yeah, we're good now. Let's actually go back to artifacts. I think we do need that core. Let's see. Verdant energy capacity? Sure. Irrigation abundance. I just have to make sure I don't accidentally use up my control supplies at all here. Because I kind of need them. I guess I could actually try and alchemy myself some more. Wouldn't be the worst idea. 272. I don't know if Arcane Elementia actually really makes that big of a difference for me. If it's good as I think it's going to be, or if it's even going to be the end. But I'm assuming we're pretty close to running out of things to do. There might be more stuff. But I'm getting the distinct feeling we've kind of hit the upper limit of what is available in the current version of the game. And that's honestly a good feeling. I could do more, I could keep going, but it's nice to kind of pin things off. Especially because I'm going to go play Armor Core 6 after this, and that just feels like I need to have enough time for that. Okay, so I don't want to do this one yet. I want to do alchemical scrolls, but cannot afford getting core shaping 2. Let's go back to this, because I know we also have all these like overflow cores. So spatial resource capacity or reserves power. Huh. None of these unfortunately affect this, unless this is a spatial, it is a spatial resource. Okay. Boy, that is an expensive thing to make. But it's fine. I don't need to make that many to get all the upgrades I want. So I was going to get spatial core? Yes. I made one. Ouch. It's fine. Here, let's go back to alchemy. I don't think we need this anymore. What was the one that was giving me thaumaturgy? This one. So that's going to burn through... No, it's not even going to touch it. Perfect. Hopefully that'll give me an amount. Doesn't strike me as powerful as some of the other ones, but maybe it just needs some upgrades. Okay, so what are we looking at? 72,000 Arcanum. Well, we have the Arcanum, actually. So let's just go back to attune Orb. Build these out. I think the next time I play this, I will try and move away from my, like, weird alchemist builds that I always tend to gravitate towards, and actually try focusing hard on casting and only casting. I can't actually say if that's going to be strictly worth it, but I don't know. I'm curious to see what other kind of builds there are. I also don't know when I'm going to be playing this next. Unfortunately, it takes like a year per update, which actually is kind of nice for me, because that means I can really just kick back and relax and not think about it for a while, and every once in a while there's like, you know, it's effectively Christmas. It's all of a sudden, hey, Orb of Creation just got a big ol' update. Maybe we should take a look at that. But in the meantime, it's kind of one of those where, if we have to start over again right from the get-go for the next one, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna quite have the same level of, like, passion that I've had for the last couple of big updates for this game. Okay, we got the Elementia. Now we just have to wait a couple of seconds, get the Arcanum, and see what this gets us. Because ultimately, yeah, there are a lot of other things that I could still do. Oh, there's the ink. Alakar's ink. Shoot. Well, let's get Arcane Elementia. I still think I'm starting to wind down. Let's see. Actually, both of these are really good. Because, yeah, Charm Spell Power affects these things, which we haven't been able to upgrade pretty much for forever. It's not that huge, but maybe it gets better over time, who knows. I'm sure there's like an efficiency upgrade we can get associated with it. So yeah, I guess the last thing I probably should do is figure out how to get a whole bunch of Elementia, see what the ink gets me, and then give myself a break. Because we should be able to get the runestones really nice and easy. And from what I remember, Elementia is mostly just from refining Elementia. Actually, this shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's see, where was I? I was getting it. Kind of loops in on itself. Organic Essence. Yeah, Essence Cap. Tempered Essence Quality. Let's just get a couple points in that. Okay, liquid resources gained. It is a liquid. Okay. I think I know how to get at this one. Hopefully I'll have enough resources. It just seems like it might be a little on the pricey side. Or this is going to take like no time at all. And it's going to be really funny. Okay, so let's switch back to crafting. Do I have enough? Yes. My timing on that could have been a little bit better. I should figure out how to potion hotkey and some other stuff, but we've got double the amount of runestones we possibly could need. So now let's figure out the elementia side of things. So let's get rid of that. Get rid of the thaumaturgy, we don't need it right now. Get rid of these. So really just need to invest in this. Oh. That's too much. Okay, it's got to be 5 at the moment. Okay, so this is elemental liquid resource. So let's go back to this one, because that'll boost it further. Okay, so that's getting us a lot. We're just gonna kind of alternate between boosting our tempered. Okay, it's draining a little. Let's see, cantrip spells, no, workshop, artifacts. I could go back and create this one. Yeah, let's do it. Unfortunately, this isn't what I'm looking for necessarily. What is our loadout? Let's switch to another gear loadout. There's also alchemy loadouts, which I have never messed with. Aura, garden, spell duration, and reflective power. So I think that's probably the most useful of the amulets. So many of these are cantrips. Cantrip crit effect, charm crit effect, and gets me some energetic resources. Tool, shaper, druidry, and wild. Okay, the blast staff gives us some charm spell power. Okay. Spell cost. No, so let's just throw those on. They're not my best. Unfortunately, I think the alchemy ones that I want are extremely expensive and not really... yeah, they're very expensive and not very accessible for me at the moment. I mean, that one's kind of within range. Essence resources gained, toxicity per second. That's actually pretty good. And then there's the amulet for charm. But alas, that's very expensive. And then there's this one. That's doable. Okay, scholar, research, alchemist, expert alchemy. That's pricey. Okay, let's bring this down by a smidge, just so it doesn't take up any space. Because we need as many stacks of this as we possibly can get. Otherwise, we're going to be here for, like, years. Okay, so that requires a lot of control, but we have... everything requires control, except for this. Let's take a look at this one. You know, honestly, it's cruising. Oh. Mute that. Yeah, control seems to be our big limitation. Mental essence resource. Well, this does give me essence, yeah? Yeah. Oh. Do I want to go back to alchemy? What do I need for this? I can slowly brew one of those. That might speed us along. Let's see. What else can I do in the moment? Not too much. Yeah, if we can get that potion thing, this should go a lot faster. Do we want to stop this at some point? Probably. Harness nature transformation. Hate to say it, but that is actually probably one of my better ones. It's going to be kind of slow. Oops. I think I turned that off like a second too early. Did we have anything else that actually just gets me control? You know, I bet it's one of those like weird recipes that we haven't learned yet. Or it's like a potion. No idea. Let's see. Well, one way or another. And it's going, it's just not going fast enough. That helps. Doesn't help enough. But those do last for a while. But yeah, if we can get this, we can get that amulet, and then everything gets faster. Plus, who knows, we'll have tons of elementia by the time we're done. Do one more of that, I think. Yeah. Oh. Refine, transmutes. And that's a potion. Let's just do an enchant extraction. I think I can do one more. Yeah, so what that's doing is that's enchanting my Refine Elementia. So it's hopefully getting me even more. There. Waffle more. That should give me just over the hump. I think it'll get me there. This is where the boosted spells that people keep telling me about might actually be worth messing around with, but unfortunately I think it's just too late. That this build is too focused on one specific thing. And frankly, that doesn't actually bug me. Yeah, only 6 million left. That won't be too bad. What was it? Oh. I have been neglecting my alchemic notes. And alchemical tomes. After this, I will try and make a bunch of alchemic scrolls. Because yeah, I have a lot of other things that give me a sweet passive gain. There it goes. Okay, so workshop artifacts. Learn that artifact. What is this? Essence. Oh. After attribute developed, 1 second of essence production. Shoot, we can almost get that too. Come on. There it is. Okay, so let's nix that. That one's kind of good. Okay, and it's this amulet. Okay, so that reduces our alchemy drain, gives us a ton of alchemy EXP and a bunch of bonus levels. And then whenever we develop any attribute, we get 3 seconds of essence production. Which I'm not entirely sure how that's going to function here. But hopefully that gets me a lot. And hopefully also makes everything a lot cheaper. And we did actually have enough Elementia, or we were getting very close. Let's go back to learn. What do we need on the inks? 384. Well, alchemy. Can I do a couple more of these? Okay. That was a one too far. But that's fine. Because it's only draining those just by a smidge compared to their current totals. And we can get a bit of a boost on them for a while. Using spells. Speaking of using spells, spellbook manage. Really? Holy smokes, I've been using Purify Orb this entire time and it's not even close to leveling up. Then Refine Elementia is extremely expensive. It's fine. We're at 180k. Is there anything else that boosts that? Nope. I mean, I'm sure there is. It is elemental. Oh. So there are some. But that unfortunately costs me. Like I can spend some. Because the quality is going to reduce the price of like whatever I'm trying to buy by a smidge. Not quite enough. Can I drink another one of those? No, I cannot. Yeah, this isn't... Yeah, that's not a natural resource. So I can't boost it further, but... 360k. We're really close. What else do I have? Elemental liquid. No. Okay. Recipes, we can learn it. We can now refine ink. Let's stop with that. Where's this ink? Here. Okay, so what can I do with the ink? Scribism. Scroll of Advancement. Okay. Craft Scroll of Advancement. Wait, Scribe. Okay, what does this do? Create a scroll that permanently enhances the level of an attribute. That's kind of fun. That's a whole new level. We also have Scribism Scrolls level 2. Okay, we also have Scribic Aura. Oh. Wow. I kind of wish I had gotten some of these earlier. Yeah, now we are finally gaining Thaumic Scrolls per second. And Alchemic Scrolls per second. Which means we can go back here. And do some things. Let's see. Is there anything else? Well, alas, I think I'm going to have one more episode of this in me. And I'm going to keep saying that until it becomes true. But that did just open the game up, at least a little bit. It smoothed some things out for me. But for now, at least, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.